Hey guys, it's Leanne. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. The first product that I'm going to be going in with is the E.L.F Instant Lift Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade Deep Brown. So on one end it's got a spoolie like most other eyebrow products, and then on the other end it's got like a twist up brow pencil. So I'm just going to start as I always do, and I'm just going to be brushing up my own natural brow hairs. So starting from the underneath of the brow and just brushing the hairs up. Now this pencil is quite dark, but I do actually like a bit of a darker eyebrow on myself. So I'm just going to start by tracing a line underneath my own natural brow hairs. So this is just going to act as a guide for when I do come to carve out the underneath of the brows later on. So as you can see, just going under with a line makes a lot of difference. And then what I'm doing is I'm just following the direction of my own natural brow hairs. So my brow hairs are obviously going this way. So I'm just doing slight flicks in the same direction as my natural brow hairs. And then I'm just going to brush this product through, because this will give me a chance to see if there's anywhere that I've left any gaps in the eyebrow. Just going to sharpen this line up again, because that can sometimes fade. When you brush your spoolie through, the strength line underneath can sometimes fade. So as I was saying before about following the direction of your own natural brow hairs, when it comes to the arch, the brow hairs sort of flick up at an angle. So I'm just going to follow this angle, and I'm only being very, very light, and I'm doing flicking motions, as you can see, just little sweeping flicking motions, and that's just to imitate hair strokes. Literally, this routine takes me like 5 minutes to do brows, if that. So I'm just going to brush the hairs up, and I'm just going to bring you a little bit closer just so you can actually see. So at the front of the brow, there's like, because I've overextended the front of the brow, I do need to go in and do some little hair strokes. So for that, I'm going to be angling. You see the way I've had the pencil this way, because I've been following the direction of my own natural hairs. Well now, because of the front of the brow, my own natural hairs flick up, as do everyone's. I'm just going to be angling the pencil this way, and just very lightly flicking it up to imitate hair stroke motions. And that's just at the very, very front of the brow. So as you can see, that just looks a lot more filled now. Anywhere where I've left any gaps, and I am being very gentle, you don't need a harsh pressure, and especially because this brow pencil is quite a bit darker than my own natural brow hairs, I want to be extra gentle with this colour and product. And then I'm just going to go over and fill in any gaps. I'm just going over and drawing a line across the top of the brows just to make them look a little bit more bold. So the next step in my eyebrow game is just to brush through all product again one last time, just to check that there are no gaps that are visible. So now the next step in my eyebrow game is to go in with the P. Louise base, and this is in the shade Rumour number 2, and I use this to carve out underneath the brow. And to do this, I use a Zoeva 144 brush. So you've probably seen me use this many times before, but it really is such a staple in my makeup bag. I use this on every client and every makeup look that I actually do on myself without fail. It's literally such a good brush. So I've just put some of the P. Louise base on my little palette. Now I'm going to be placing the brush sort of on the side, flat against my actual eyelids and brow bone, and then I'm just going to trace out the underneath. So still at that side angle, but I'm just going to trace out where we drew that strength line, just like so. And then I can be a little bit less precise when I come a bit further down the eyelid. I'm just going to be patting this base on, making sure that there's no gaps in the eye base. We just want a full colour all over the eyelid. And normally P. Louise, who obviously owns the brand, says that you don't actually need to set this eye base, but because today I'm not going to be doing much eyeshadow, I'm not really going to be doing any eyeshadow today, I am actually going to set this eye base because it will crease. But obviously just doing this makes such a difference to how the eyebrows will actually stand out when you've done the rest of your face makeup. So I'm just going to be taking now the Primark 101 HD Kabuki brush, and I'm just going to be pressing this over the eye base. And then to actually set this eye base, I'm going to be going in with the Revolution Makeup Banana Baking Powder. And I'm just going to be taking a Real Techniques multitask cheek brush to set this eye base. So I'm just dipping the brush into the banana powder, tapping off any excess, and I'm just going to simply, very gently, just pat this product on top of the eye base. So yeah, that is how I do my eyebrows using the E.L.F. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. So I'm just going to be doing the other eye now, and then I'm going to be doing the rest of the face makeup, and then I'm going to check back in and show you how the eyebrows actually look. So I'm just checking back in as I said that I would. So this is the finished and completed makeup now that I've done all the skin, base makeup, added eyelashes, mascara, lipstick, everything off camera. So I hope that everyone enjoyed my eyebrow tutorial and hopefully learned something new. And hopefully we'll now go out and purchase the E.L.F. Instant Brow Lift Pencil. And my shade was deep brown, but obviously you'll use, you know, whichever shade's good for you. But yeah, it's quite a dark pencil, as you can see, but I quite like that. I quite like that because my eyebrows are tattooed and they're very faded at the front. They've got like a pink tinge to them. So this pencil is pigmented enough to actually cover that pink tinge at the front and fill in any areas where my brow hairs are sparse. Also, E.L.F. is cruelty free and vegan, and this pencil is literally, I'm gonna put the correct price on screen, but I think if I remember rightly, it was literally £3. So obviously I am not complaining, and it literally does just as good of a job as my Fenty Beauty Brow MVP pencil, which I'll link the price for that as well on screen, but I think that was like somewhere in the £20 range. So this is obviously only a few pounds and it does an amazing job. So this is the pencil I've been using lately, and I just thought I'd share because one of my lovely subscribers commented on a video asking me to review some of the E.L.F. brow products, so I thought this would be a good start. But yes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, leave me some feedback for future videos that you'd like to see from my channel. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.